Austin Richard Post, known professionally as Post Malone, is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. Known for his variegated vocals, Malone has gained acclaim for blending genres and subgenres of hip-hop, pop, R&B, and trap. His stage name was derived from inputting his birth name into a rap name generator. Malone began his music career in 2011 and gained recognition with his 2015 debut single White Iverson, which peaked at number 14 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Malone signed a recording contract with Republic Records and released his debut album Stoney. It contained the diamond single Congratulations and set the record for most weeks on the US Billboard Top R&B Hip-Hop Albums chart. His second album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 and set several streaming records. It also contained the US number 1 singles Rockstar and Psycho and was nominated for Album of the Year at the 61st Grammy Awards. His third number 1, Sunflower, was the promotional and lead single to the soundtrack for the film Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse and was included on Malone's third album, Hollywood's Bleeding. The album was his second number 1. Its second single, Circles, reached number 1 and set the record for most weeks in the top 10 on the Hot 100. His fourth album, 12 Carat Toothache, was released in June 2022, spearheaded by the US top 10 singles I Like You and One Right Now. Among the best-selling music artists with over 80 million records sold, Malone has won 10 Billboard Music Awards, 3 American Music Awards, and 1 MTV Video Music Award, and received 9 Grammy Award nominations. He holds several Billboard chart records. He is the first solo artist to top the rap airplay and adult contemporary charts, while Circles set the record for longest climb to number 1 on the adult contemporary chart by a solo artist. Post Malone is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. Known for his variegated vocals, Malone has gained acclaim for blending genres and subgenres of hip-hop, pop, R&B, and trap. Post Malone is experiencing a stabbing pain which has forced him to cancel his show in Boston. The artist shared a message on social media apologizing to his fans for having to postpone his appearance. "Boston, I love y'all so fucking much," he shared on Instagram. "On tour, I usually wake up around 4 p.m, and today I woke up to a cracking sounds on the right side of my body. I felt so good last night, but today it felt so different than it has before. I'm having a very difficult time breathing. And there's like a stabbing pain whenever I breathe or move. We're in the hospital now, but with this pain, I can't do the show tonight. I'm so fucking sorry." He continued, "Everyone's tickets for tonight's show will be valid for the reschedule that we're planning right now. Once again, I'm so fucking sorry. I love y'all so much. I feel terrible, but I promise I'm going to make this up to you. I love you, Boston. I'll see you soon. I'm so sorry. Love, Austy." According to Deadline, Post Malone canceling his show comes a week after he took a tumble during a show in St. Louis. After a brief delay, he returned to finish off the concert. This time around, he was not able to perform and assured his fans the show would be rescheduled. TD Garden, the venue where Post Malone was scheduled to perform at, had issued a statement advising fans that the show had been postponed. Tonight's Post Malone show at TD Garden is being postponed due to unforeseen circumstances. Fans should retain their tickets to be used for a new date once it is announced, the statement read. As reported by TMZ, sounds like there's a lot of confusion on the ground there at the arena, with different reporters saying that droves of people are now leaving after being told by security as they were waiting to get in that Post Malone had postponed the show. He's been performing since his tumbling through a hole on stage last weekend and cracking a few of his ribs. PM told fans later that he'd be okay and back on tour soon, but it sounds like he's still not 100%